You are watching a special presentation from Tinkle Group Gaming. Hello guys, and welcome here to the Jello Cup Series. This is race number 1, the race you've all been waiting for, the Great American Race, the Daytona 500. I'm Brian here, and joining me today, for the first time ever in the Daytona 500, is Zach Fitzwater.
Thanks for having me on.
Hey, thanks for joining us. We finally got you to do the big race here. So,
yes.
Hey, grateful you're with us here, of course. It's been a crazy speed weeks in terms of the Cup side. Austin Shaw won the pole for the 500. He's won his duel. Is there now pressure on him, knowing that he just might be the favorite to win the 500?
There's always a lot of pressure if you call up on pole and then win the duel. There's a lot of pressure, but everybody can win this race, so it doesn't have to be Austin Shaw. But if he does the sweep, then that'll be an amazing accomplishment.
Absolutely. Of course, he didn't win the Clash, unfortunately. I don't believe he won the Clash, but he can certainly go 2 for 3 here at Daytona this weekend. And of course, winning his duel, huge, because if he gets involved in something now, he's got points to fall back on from the duels, because of course, there were points available in that. Also, Zach, as you know, this race has been a rookie's race. The last 7 all won by rookies, so what are the veterans going to have to do to ensure that a rookie does not steal another 500 from them?
Survive, don't get wrecks, don't cost a big one. Last lap pass might be a possibility, so
Yeah.
it can go any way for the veterans.
Absolutely. And the other big note, of course, we mention every single time we come to Daytona and Talladega, the OEMs. Of course, and I'm going to see if I can switch the camera here so you guys can get a good look at the field. Of course, you notice there's a Subaru on the front row, a Toyota right next to them, but behind them, not too many friends around. How much trouble do you think these 2 front row starters are in?
They're in a lot of big trouble.
Yes, absolutely. There's no doubt there. Of course, I think the next Subaru in line is back in row number 6, and there's only 2 other ones. And if we want to also talk trouble, how's about the guy starting in 40th right now? The past champion, Alexander Rowe, the only Honda in the field. He's got to be wishing that 26 made the field.
You said that right.
Yeah, he might just be a sitting duck this entire race. But, of course, what are the odds that he could go from 40th to 1st?
I mean, it has been done rare occasions, but I won't be surprised he does pull the last to first challenge. But, like I said, anybody can win this big race, so
We'll see what happens, of course. But, Zach, who are your favorites before we get going here?
First, 3 favorites. Rose, one of them. Dylan Young, the homeboy. And the 22.
Mitchell Collins. So you're going with the Penske boys here.
Yes.
Yeah. I'd be lying if I said that I didn't feel the 48 was a favorite. Of course, fast and speed weeks. He's proven, he's shown he belongs up there, and he's put Subaru on top in their first ever race. We'll see if that pays off. I mean, Trevor Collins, can I just say how clutch he showed up in duel number 2, winning that duel. Of course, having to race his way in. He could very well be a threat as well. So I'm going to jump on with you as far as the Penske boys go. Then, of course, you might want to keep an eye. That dark horse in the number 55, Nicholas Jawit, of course. Keep in mind, he had to race his way in as well. And if you want to know how much bad luck Charles Sanford has, Charles Sanford had this spot locked up until the final corner in duel number 1.
Typical Charles Sanford's crash and choke jump, basically.
Yeah. Not a surprise, of course, here on the Jello Cup side. Unfortunately for him, he will be sitting up top the pit box, as will his teammate, Pretty Shaw. Both of them failed to make the field, amongst others. But we'll show you the 40 cars that make up this field in just a moment. Let's roll the new intro, and when we come back, we'll show you the 40 starters, the starting lineup for the Great American Race here at Daytona.
Searching for greatness in a sea of the dying and shameless, a sea of the aimless. I don't wanna be one of the nameless. I'ma wake up with the mindset that one day I'm gonna make it, and I don't think I'll be fine if I don't break my limitations. Don't try to stop me, I exist to write my own story. I'll make a decision if I want some peace or if I want the glory. Yeah, don't want a life that is complacent or possibly boring. I just want a life that is worth every day exploring. My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great.
Welcome back. The starting lineup. It's going to be on the left-hand side of your screen. Alright, Zach, I guess one more prediction here. How long until we see the big one?
Probably 15 laps.
Alright. I don't think I can disagree with that. They've gone... The last few times, I think they've made it pretty clean through about a quarter of the race. The other big thing is going to be pit stops. We will have at least one in this race. How will that... Well, actually, I won't even ask that right now. Zach, it's your call.
Alright. The drunk pace cars in, and we're green.
Daytona 500 underway. Here we go. They're going to force 3 wide for the lead.
Boy, this didn't take long for us to shot. Oh, and then just lose the lead right as quickly as that.
He wasted no time giving up the lead. Ryan Delaney, now the race leader. And he was another one. He very well could have won duel number 1. And he's been quick in the pack, so we'll have to keep an eye on him. Of course, we mentioned rookies have won every Daytona 500 since this series has started.
Meanwhile, between two, like we mentioned in the pre-race, he's already down the bottom.
Yeah.
And he's, I thought he was going to make a 4 wide there for a second there, but thankfully it's still 3 wide.
He thinks better of it, thankfully. Man, and he's given a nice push to a guy who is no stranger to NR 2003, but of course a stranger to the series. That is Bradley Ream. He had to race his way in yesterday for Team Heseberg, or on Thursday for Team Heseberg, and now he is competing up front, trying to at least get the lead in the 500.
Yeah, sure. Ooh, look out. I thought they were going to go for white there, right about 10 from back. Holy hell.
That middle is just insane right now.
Yeah. You said that right.
And meanwhile, this is all allowing Ryan Delaney to pull away, but look at this. It's 2 separate packs. Dick Clark is kind of the mediator right now between the 2 packs.
Yeah, that's true. I'm very surprised that we're already spread out like this already.
Yes, and I believe one car's already lost the draft. That's the number 7 of Jessica Kinghart.
Boy, that car is slow. I don't know if it's got a problem or hit the wall or something.
I'm gonna guess she either hit the wall or she got, like, hooked a little bit to get knocked out of the draft like that. But you could see she's holding a good speed for a single car run. So I imagine no damage, unless she's just dropping back hoping to get a free pass and just stay out of the first wreck here.
Or maybe a smart move to, in case the big one strikes and she gets through unscathed, they can stay on a lead lap. That's good. Probably be a smart move.
Of course, we mentioned Jessica Kinghart. How's about the tale of two stories here? That's Ryan Kinghart in the number 78. You just saw him kind of leading that inside pack until those two Toyotas pulled in front of him. This is his first start in 5 seasons. How much pressure is it to come back after 5 years with different cars nonetheless?
There's a lot of pressure, but it's been a while since I heard that name in this series. But yeah, there's a lot of pressure if you haven't been around that long. But I expect him to be quick. So.
Yeah, you can see he's already cracked the top 10. His dad, Richard Kinghart, unfortunately was one of the DNQs for this race. He is more than likely sitting on top of the pit box for the 78 in this race, trying to offer as much advice.
True. Meanwhile, we have a battle for the lead on our hands, and that ain't too long.
Yeah, you mentioned it. Dylan Young now to the race lead. And not for nothing, Ford has got to have a chip on their shoulder right now. Of course, they were really slow compared to the Toyotas and the Subaru of Austin Shaw in qualifying.
Yeah, I was absolutely surprised that Ford was absolutely slow out of the gates during qualifying for 500 and the duels. That was shocking enough, but I expect him to be this fast during the race now, so.
Yeah, and of course, you know, he's under heavy pressure from that 47. Here comes the 23 of Aubrey Scott. Battling alongside her half teammate there from the Gaunt brothers in Bafode Sacco.
Kind of surprised we're still green early on. That's what probably would be expecting until probably the last half of the race, then all hell breaks loose.
Absolutely, and we'll have to keep an eye on all that. Of course, see there the 48 trying to keep that inside line going, not able to do so.
Oh, well, as soon as you said that, here comes another lead change.
Yeah, the 47, Ryan Duraney. Who will follow him? He has no help. Now he does.
Maybe he does. Oh, doesn't look like it now. Oh, side by side for first and fourth. This could be close.
Yeah, now he's got a lot of help behind him. The 78, the 16, the 48. And here comes the 22.
Boy, Dylan's got that run in the outside going. Oh, we're going free wide again. But I was saying Dylan had that high side going on the backstretch there.
I know we're only 8 laps in, but boy, these Penske Fords just look strong in the pack.
It's just like in real life too. So that's a surprise to anybody. Oh, 3 wide for the lead. Here we go.
3 wide again. Here goes the 16. Big help. Big push from the 48.
And then he's got the 22.
Oh, there they go.
There you go. Oh, there they go.
That...
Oh,
Oh, big wreck. 18's around. 34, James Qualls. The 5 of Scott Upton. And others.
Well, that's a saving grace for the 7.
Let's see, is this... 25 might have gotten a piece of it. The 4 gets through. There's the 7 as the caution flies. And a lucky break for Jessica Kinghart.
Ooh, I would be riding that wall.
Yikes.
It's like, oh, we gotta watch our ARCA brakes. Forgot to mention that during pre-race.
Oh yeah, the ARCA brakes, here they come. Of course, it's a whole new braking system with the Gen 7 or next-gen cars.
True, but we see a lot of drivers, no matter what type of car it is, they always don't know how to use their brakes correctly.
No, they do not, honestly.
And everybody makes it through unscathed.
27 Bradley Ream just came off the pit lane. I don't know if he was involved in that. But if he wasn't, this is gonna hurt him.
I don't know if he was, but if he was, then... I mean, I don't know who turned who, but it almost cost 4 white death.
And you know what? This caution might have saved us from one thing. Having to witness green flag pit stops.
True, but if they stay out, then there's a possibility of... Oh, maybe...
Keep in mind, these guys barely have enough fuel to make it to the finish, so this will be a top-off situation.
True, and where did everybody else go?
I'm gonna guess that they're still trying to sort it out back here, and I think the 23 was supposed to be ahead of all those guys, so they had to wait.
That just surprised me one bit.
Right side's on the 16. If fuel only for the 22.
Oh boy.
Mitchell Collins trying to make his name known.
Yeah, boy. Road courses, you could do that. Super speedways, with no tires on, you're gonna be eaten alive.
Oh, man.
Basically.
Yes, exactly. Let's go see what happened, though, real quick, to bring out the first caution here at Daytona. Well, we saw it in the clash when we did that race. The 2 MBM drivers didn't play nice. How's about 2 Toyotas not playing nice here? Right into the side of the 14. Wow, the 45 somehow avoided that. But look at this. James Qualls.
Ooh. Oh my.
Oh, the 6 narrowly made it through too.
Oh my god.
A+ for wreck avoidance for the 6. Oh, wait, did he touch the 77?
Oh boy. Oh.
Oh.
Ooh.
He made a lucky escape.
Yeah, but I don't think that's gonna hurt him a lot.
Man, let's see if we can get an onboard with the 6 before we go back green. Here we go, on board with the 6. No, he didn't hit anybody. A lucky break for the 6 of Keith Stevens, and that's a kind of a race-winning move right there.
Yes, it is.
Hey, we'll see how that pays off for him. We'll take you back to the green in just a moment. Welcome back. We're about to go back racing here at Daytona. Mitchell Collins will be the race leader. Look at the cars out of the race thus far. The 54, the 34, the 77, the 18, and possibly others. Again, because this is not a live one, you can't really tell very easily, so give us a few laps to give you the total. But Mitchell... Oh.
Why are we going side by side on a race? Oh, what's this?
Oh, no.
Okay, that's illegal. Green flag.
And the 8's gonna get penalized.
The 8 is not the only one's gonna get penalized for that.
Oh man, here comes the 2. He wants to work with his teammate.
I think Mitchell's gone out a bit too far on right now on this restart, but never know for sure. So
now, seeing that these two, first and second, are teammates, if Dylan Young does get a run, do you expect him to just lift or try to block the other lanes to prevent these guys behind from getting in front?
If Dylan would do that, he might get wrecked, basically. So, oh well, there he goes for the lead.
And there goes the 8 to serve his penalty.
Oh, that was close. Mitchell got that lap led.
He was very close to not leading that one. Now, for Dylan Young, Mitchell Collins, it's been documented for years, of course. We know Mitchell Collins went to the Wood Brothers for that 1 year. But these two have been teammates for a really long time in this series. How much does that chemistry give them an advantage?
It's a big advantage because if you stay with one organization for a long period of time, you can feed off a lot of notes, setup-wise, all that. Put that in preparation for qualifying and in the race if you can somehow work your magic. Oh Jesus!
3 wide.
Yeah, that was almost a heart attack city right there. But to finish my point, if things go well, if those two finish 1-2 in this race, that'd be a big accomplishment.
Yes, it would. Should I just note real quick, look who's second on that inside lane.
Well.
Someone who was literally out of the draft not even a few laps ago.
Timely caution. Now look where the 7's running. Love to see it.
Yeah. And another one. Oh, look behind.
Oh, don't go for a wide, please. Don't give me heart attack city moment. Okay, thank you.
Dave James thinks better of it in the 65. And of course, this is his first full season that he's running with Western New York Autosport. And you see he's helping out that Honda.
They're making it pretty wide here.
Yep, here we go. Alexander Rowe, you mentioned the last to first challenge. He's almost there.
Yeah. I kind of figured if he got that caution, it would probably make us move. So, yeah, there he goes for second. Wow, for second.
Yeah, that inside lane is so well established.
Oh, now he's going for the lead.
There he goes, looking for the lead. Let's see just how close these guys have to draft. And you can't really tell based on this. Yeah, you couldn't tell too well, but man, they were pretty close to... They had to be pretty close. Oh boy, look ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing yours truly, Stock Car PTSD moment.
Yeah, let's put his face on the screen. Oh man, race control's gonna have to do something here.
Oh my goodness.
There he goes.
Oh, there we go.
Big wreck.
Big one.
Oh man, this just took out a bunch of contenders.
Majority of the field and contenders. Well, what provide cost of Kevin LePage? So don't have to say more than that.
Everyone's been Scott Upton.
Yes.
Oh man. Aubrey Scott, the leader. Let's go see what happened. So, Race Control noted they were trying to get the 5 out of the way. Something new this season. They're going to be trying to get every lapped car out of the, or every slow car like this. You could see Scott Upton, 150 miles an hour. They're going to try to get those cars out of harm's way, so that way we avoid situations like this. And this is one where they done messed up. Oh, man. There's really not much you can do.
Not at all. But trying to just slam on the brakes. But slamming on the brakes pretty much doesn't work on when you wrecks.
Oh, look at the 51. Does he make it through? No, he doesn't. That's where Roberto Crown days.
Oh, my 41 made it through. Holy smokes.
Meanwhile, the 65 just spinning like crazy through the infield. 31 avoids the inside wall. Oh, the 25 up ahead.
Boy, what's it with a 25 and cursed? Man.
Not a clue there. Let's see if we can get an onboard from Joey Trickle. Here we go. Cockpit view from the 51. Your defending 500 winner.
Ooh, he did get a little piece of it off the 2, I think it was, but he pretty much made the rest of it through unscathed.
Yeah, he doesn't do too much damage, so your defending 500 winner in good shape. Here. Oh man, let's see if we can get one from the 65. I think he took the worst of it. Here we go, 65's view. Oh.
And yeah, that was yours truly plowing into him. Oh my god, spinning like a rack. Man, oh my gosh, not even over.
I should have said as a warning, if you get dizzy real easy, don't watch this replay.
Yeah.
You see their tow truck gets the 65 out of harm's way. We'll take you back to the green here in just a moment. Alright, welcome back. Aubrey Scott will be the race leader, but boy, a lot of contenders taken out in that wreck.
Yeah, like 15 of them, basically.
Yeah, and Race Control probably going to have to do a better job here getting these lapped cars out of the way.
That is true, and we are green. And we're already seeing people passing before the start-finish line. Oh boy.
We haven't learned our lesson. By the way, I just want to let you all know that the 77, so new this season, because we can, of course, black flag now, we can also give the free pass. And Kyler Anderson gets back on the lead lap after that. We'll see if he can contend.
Oh, I didn't know the 77 was left the entire time, so that's surprising.
A lucky break after being involved in that wreck. Here we go. Last to first challenge.
Well, Rose already wants to put his name on the record books of Daytona 500 winners, so he's going all or nothing here.
Yeah. Alexander Rowe to the lead. Here comes the 7 and the 22. I'm assuming serving penalties.
Basically. I took Mitchell Collins out of the hunt to win this race.
Such a shame. He was trying to put his name in the, he was trying to make his name known in this event after missing it last season. And unfortunately, that will come to an end.
Is that the 10 battling for second, I believe?
Battling for third now. That is Nate Rattray in the number 10.
Well, one fella wants sorry to cut you off, but one fella wants got taken out, the other one's kept battling for the win. So if I was on that box, he still has lost support.
Yeah. Man, Team Australia basically reunion at Stuart Haas there, and of course they'll have a reunion on the track in Australia.
Yes. As Roger and I saw the schedule, we all both of us were.
Here we go.
Right. Oh,
here's the 5 comes. Again.
Oh, what?
And they're all gonna split them. But we'll see. Did Race Control do right here? And they did. They get the 5 out of harm's way. Noah Sewell dead ahead.
Yep. We're gonna see another Scott up, or somebody get updinned, as we would like to say.
We mentioned the wreck avoidance and how it might pay off. How's about this? Keith Stevens to the race lead.
You have a guy who was one of the stragglers, and now he's in the lead. Uh-oh.
Here we go. Oh,
that held up Rattray. Oh, he held on big time.
He's gonna get out of the way, though.
And he's in the pits.
And you see Race Control got him out of the way, but I think the damage is done.
Oh, we're not done with, well, yet. Because Mitchell, well, let me rephrase. He is a bit slow because he's not damaged, so he won't be a massive factor.
And we'll see how Race Control addresses this. Of course, the 20 and the 5, keep in mind, they were called to the pit lane to get out of the way because they were much slower. And oh, there it is, lap traffic moment.
Well, Mitchell's not really that slow. He just had a service penalty and had a bad break, so I don't think he should be penalized for it. So.
Yeah. And it looks like Race Control will let it go, but you see he's not able to hang with the draft, so definitely some damage impacting that 22.
Well, if he did get involved in that wreck, we might have missed it. So.
Oh, here we go.
Here comes Upton again.
The 5 and the 24, both slow. And oh, he comes down the track. What's he doing?
Okay, that's, well, I'm not gonna say it on air, but that is the stupid move I've seen out of a champ like Scott Upton in quite some time.
And
he might cause a wreck! Oh my goodness.
Here he comes, he's out of the way, but the 24 remains. So another slip up there by Race Control, and here we go, the 7, Jessica Kinghart, but keep in mind, she had to serve a penalty as well.
Yeah, after getting the free pass, and then...
Well, her teammate got the free pass.
Well, yeah, I meant her teammate got the free pass, but I meant to say was from getting lucky break, and then serving a passer for passing on the left, and then this happens. You hate to see it.
And might I mention, this 7 could play a real big factor. But if it stays this way, she could play a real big factor in terms of which one of these two wins the race. And you see right there, Race Control gets the 20 and the 19 out of the way.
Yeah, that is true. So...
this pack will get interesting.
Well... I guess Race Control didn't learn their lesson how to park people, so...
Of course...
we might have to deal with it.
Yeah. Race Control didn't want to have to police lap traffic, but of course, because of the way things have gone in previous seasons, they now have to police it.
Yeah, and meanwhile, we have a battle of the lead on our hands.
And this helps the 7, I'd imagine.
7's kind of off pace. Rowe's gonna lead this lap, so
Alexander
I don't
Rowe.
know. Oh, sorry, catch up. I don't know where third and fourth, how far back they are, but if these two keep going, they might catch up.
Here we go. Big time lap traffic here.
Oh, this might slow second. Nope. Oh, that's a nice maneuver there.
We'll see. Will they call the 24 out of the way again? Will they call the 16?
Oh my goodness me. Oh. Guess not that time.
They might for the next time, though. How's about this? The defending champ, his old ride right behind him.
Oh my goodness, King Heart. Oh.
The 6 tried to cut down, nowhere to go, but this gets Kinghart back on the lead lap.
Oh, here comes the second pack of 5, maybe? Catching right back up to this lead pack of 2, so... Oh my goodness.
Alexander Rowe might have just gotten away.
Oh, he might turn King Heart in second. Oh, he got those left cars out of the way. Perfect timing.
And Alexander Rowe, the leader. Keep in mind, the 7 is a lap down, but she could play a big factor in terms of between Rowe and the 6, which one of them hangs on for the win.
I wouldn't count out that second pack right now. They are coming. Full head of steam.
No lie, if they got single file right now, they could really make up a lot of time on this 2-3 car pack back here.
Yeah, but the 6 in the 7 are going side by side. These guys are going like, what, 10 miles an hour quicker than the top 2?
2 miles now.
Okay, well.
But you see there, they called the night.
Catch up.
19 got pulled to the pit lane for driving too slow.
Yeah. Oh, but Ratchet and those guys are really coming quick.
Battle for the lead. And should I note that this is really the first race I think we've seen Alexander Rowe compete at a high level since his Season 5 championship.
Yeah, because the last 2 seasons, well, we know how that went downhill.
Yep.
So this might be a good rebound start to the year for Rowe.
Of course, Rowe drove for Beaver Don last year, barely held on to the top 33. And then I believe the season before that, I forgot who he drove for. It might have been Rick Ware Racing, and he struggled mightily.
Yeah, he was struggling, and I don't know which car he was in. I know it was a Rick Ware car, but I don't know which. But yeah, he was struggling to make races. If he did make races, he struggled to compete, basically. So
Yeah. So it's great to see him out front. And of course, this is big motivation for Honda. Of course, this is the only Honda that made the field for the 500. Brittany White DNQ'd. And Alexander Rowe started 40th. So you know that had to be a big confidence killer, in a way, for the whole team.
yeah, but if this result holds, this will be the first win for Honda, I think.
Yes.
So that'll be a big confidence boost for not only Rowe, but for Honda as well as a manufacturer.
Absolutely. And no doubt they want to complete the job here. This would also be the first win for Andretti Autosport, the team that's fielding the Hondas.
Yeah, from IndyCar to now into Cup and NASCAR world, this would be a big boost for that team.
Of course, we talked about that in real life happening. That is over on out of turn 4 from the previous few weeks there. Or I think it was a few weeks ago. The one from March 8th is when we talked about it. So be sure to tune in to that on Tinkle Sports and Entertainment. Sorry, I had to throw in a little ad there.
It's fine, it's fine.
Oh, look at this whole mess straight ahead.
Oh boy. I think that's what the second pack needed.
You see, they're getting the lapped cars out of the way of this pack right here. That's just 10 miles an hour slower than the race leaders.
Yeah, but if the second pack would start going side by side instead of bowing each other, they could have a shot at catching them. But if they catch out of those lap cars, potentially might be same duck. But meanwhile, the 6 is bound for the lead.
Keith Stevens.
With no help. Yeah, Keith Stevens with no help, trying to take the lead. But we know how that outside lane works, and Rose using that to his advantage.
I was going to point this out too. Of course, the second pack, 3 Fords, 2 Chevys, and a Toyota. Maybe that's a reason why they're not playing so nice here.
Yeah, I don't think team orders are anywhere nice now, so...
And you see they called the 43 to the pit lane. That's a huge killer for Dick Clark. And of course for Parker Newhouse, he's got to be saying, damn these new rules, that could have really helped us out.
True, but rules are rules, so...
Yeah, 5 to go. Of course, the reason they're not getting DQ'd, we don't have the access to do so. So...
True. Oh, the second pack, I don't know if they got enough time, but
24.
24 might not play nice.
Oh, they're gonna split them. Oh, not quite.
It did not play nice in 6.
Here we go. They caught that pack. Lap traffic moment.
Just show my face. Just show my face. That's all that matters.
It's a lot bigger this season compared to seasons past.
Yes. However,
the picture,
second pack is not 6.
And should I note, this whole pack has just reeled in Keith Stevens, thanks to all that.
Oh, maybe it did, but the top side did not. They got held up.
It'll be interesting to see how Race Control polices this one. Will they call these guys?
If Broke is held up, then it's a whole new ball game.
Oh, they called them all.
Oh, that's a surprise.
Well,
all but 2.
You know, in the final 2 seconds, of course, if you saw one of the conference championships in March Madness, I believe Barstool reported this. 2 seconds left. A team called the refs called a charge that ultimately changed the outcome of the game. Is this one where Race Control might have just called the outcome of the race?
With what, 4 to go? 3 to go coming to the line?
We're coming to 2 to go this time.
Oh, 2 to go. Maybe, but I don't want to count out the 23 just yet, because here he comes.
Yeah, here she comes. Aubrey Scott.
Or she, excuse me.
Hey, it's alright.
Pardon me when I got that wrong, but oh my god, they gotta run.
And
if I'm Rowe, I would be scared. Oh, goodbye.
I was about to say, this is one where... This is what I was talking about, of course, when I said, is this one that the officials might have just taken away from Alexander Rowe? But you see there, he's going to get right back.
Yeah. Oh, he puts Upton. Oh, boy.
I don't think this will impact him.
if we can get alive, this could be probably a good finish.
White
That's
flag is out.
All the lappers are out of the way, so it's
they touch!
Man, and one minute. Oh!
For second, Reggie Fogelman.
Oh boy.
You can't contain the rampage.
You cannot. Is that the 21 a second?
That is the 12 in second of
but
Trevor
12.
Collins.
I don't think a 12 has enough time.
Well,
Unless he gets a massive run.
we mentioned manufacturer orders, and it looks like the Fords are doing a good job of holding up the others.
What's going on here?
Out of
Okay,
four.
so we're talking.
Keith Stevens is going to be the first veteran to win the Daytona 500.
Well, that's one way to snap a veteran streak of not winning the 500. Now that streak is over. Hallelujah. We can all breathe a sigh of relief now. Whew.
Yeah, congratulations to Keith Stevens, RFK Racing, their first victory, and this 6 team picks up right where they left off at Ricky Raceway. Anyway, we want to thank you all for watching this entire Speed Weeks. And Zach, we want to thank you for joining us for the 500.
Hey, it's my pleasure.
Hey, we're gonna show you your results and your standings, and we'll be back for race number 2 at Homestead next weekend. Until then, guys, goodbye everyone.